it, so I need somebody else in Doug's place to initiate the meeting.
I can do that.
Go
What do you
for
formally
it.
do?
Go for it. Call the planning and zoning meeting.
Call the Planning and Zoning Commission meeting to order.
Okay, so the first on the agenda is the sign request from Staples. This sign request is in addition to the previous sign request. This would be a sign that will be on the front of the building. And a sign that will also be on the awning over the pumps. So we just need to approve that, and we will put it with the other ones as one big thing.
And there's no issues whatsoever with
I
anything?
mean, it's going to be almost the exact same place the other signs used to be for BP.
I'll
But
make a
since
motion.
it's, you make a motion?
Approve it.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Oh yeah, that's right, my bad. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign? I'll work on that. And we'll record this too, isn't that great?
All right. So the next thing on the agenda is parcel ID 17.476.0080. This is the parcel that has our retention pond over by the hotel. This parcel contains both the large BP subway sign and the billboard. Now, in our previous planning and zoning meeting, we approved that large BP sign to be changed over to the holiday sign. That large sign, along with a billboard, sits on city property. So right now, we're currently proposing that we deed Staples the south 60 feet of that property. So they would then have that large sign plus that billboard on their property.
So I recall from the last meeting, that was the big, what were we gonna do, and that's the approved solution?
Yeah, I brainstormed it in my office before we called Chris about it, and that's the simplest solution.
We don't have any liability anymore, we don't have a tax consequence to the state.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about signing any lease agreements or any of that nonsense. We may need to, I mean, in the transfer, maintain easements so that we can access our property, or in the alternative, access, utilities, right, having right of ways for that. Other than that, no, I mean.
And that easement would have to be written into the deed, I'm assuming.
Well, yeah, it would be part of the legal description and
And that is
recorded.
one of the requests from Staples is that an entry easement be created for them. If, because right now, the way they can only get to them is through the hotel property, and they're asking that there is an entry easement on our property. So,
Yeah, we both have easements, that transfer, so.
And then that would be highlighted in the deed, and we'd be filed at the courthouse.
Yeah, exactly.
I did bring it up at staff meeting this morning. None of the staff seemed like there was gonna be any problem with the south 60 feet with the retention pond.
That'd be Wade?
No, it's more Ben.
Ben?
Yep.
And he didn't see a problem with it?
So the city is proposing to create a legal description and transferring the property. Staples would be responsible for the survey, which they said that they would want through it, so they would be responsible paying for that. The city also is not proposing a replatting of this. We're just planning on doing the legal description and deeding it off.
Yeah, so it minimizes the expense. Easy peasy.
Any reason we wouldn't do it?
I mean, I know Dave's gonna want a bunch of answers to questions at council meeting, but, I mean, we considered all of the questions that he had, so I'll be able to address that at the council meeting as far as
Okay.
approving it.
I'm tracking this. So basically what we would do, I'm a little slow tonight, so what we would basically do is we would forward this, we would entertain a motion to forward this to the council for approval.
We're actually going to the Board of Adjustment and Appeals for approval, because I'll have it on there, that's a full council. Can we do it at there, or do you want it in the council minutes?
I wanted it at the council meeting, having a full
Okay.
council vote on it, yeah.
Then, in your agenda, I did have a Board of Adjustment and Appeals at 6:15, but we'll cross that up and do those two items as additional on the council agenda.
So if that's what we're waiting for, I would entertain a motion to forward this to the council.
But do we do an approval here first?
Yeah, you guys approved.
Okay, I kind of assumed that was implied in forwarding it to the council.
No.
Oh.
I would entertain a motion to approve the deed.
I'll make a motion
Do you have a second?
Sure.
for it. There's only three of us here.
I was gonna say.
This is kind of how this
it's
works.
either- Okay, all in favor of
Aye.
going forward with the motion?
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign? Motion carries.
That's it on the agenda.
Okay.
You can close the meeting. Need a motion.
I will entertain a motion to close the planning commission meeting.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it, if I can do that. All in favor?
Is this on me now?
No, no, we're good.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign? Okay, meeting closed.